Hi guys, it's Nika, and it's time to return to the autumn street once more. It has been a week, actually, it has been 2 weeks since I recorded the last part, and since then we have got a lot more new info on the For Rent pack. It still sounds too good to be true, and on one hand, I'm excited, on another, I feel like if this pack will be glitchy, the glitches will be out of this world. So I'm hoping this pack will actually blow our minds and everything will run smoothly. And yeah, I really hope that my pessimism, my anxiety will be proven wrong, because I really am so worried something will go terribly wrong with this pack. Anyway, I don't really want to talk about a pack today. I want to talk to you about. I'm going to be completely honest. I want to talk to you about me and about my last weekend. No, wait, actually, before we get into that, I think I should talk about the build for a little bit. So, this is the third townhouse on the Autumn Street. I keep wanting to say Cornelia Street, like the Taylor Swift song. No, this is not Cornelia Street. We will, in fact, walk Autumn Street again. We will never walk Cornelia Street again, but Autumn Street, still walkable. We can still go there. Anyway, the third townhouse. So, I started building this one right after I did the second townhouse, and I did most of the ground floor on that same day. The same day I finished the second townhouse. And then I was tired, so I closed the game and I went to bed. And then I didn't work on it for like maybe a week. And I finished the townhouse on Saturday when I was still recovering from Friday, which we will get into real fast. I will tell you what was happening and what was I recovering from. I'm still recovering. My social battery is shit. It runs out so fast, and recharging it is crazy, and it's crazy slow. Anyway, so I finished building this house really tired. I was actually falling asleep. And when I wasn't falling asleep, I was getting distracted by a Minecraft stream that I watched. Well, actually, he wasn't playing Minecraft on Saturday, but he usually plays Minecraft. Anyway, that's off topic, and we will not be talking about my cringe taste in Minecraft streams. Actually, everything about my love for Minecraft is probably cringe, but I am cringe and I am free, but I still don't want to talk about it. So yeah, I was either really tired and exhausted or distracted, so building this was kind of hell, and I'm not even sure why I was building on Saturday, but I really wanted to get it done, even if the energy was not there. And in the end, I don't feel like it's my best build. And I know for a fact I forgot a lot of clutter that I wanted to put there. So I will probably go back, like at the end of the last video of this series, I will probably go back and clutter this place up and add some finishing touches here and there. Same with the other houses. I think I will revisit them and maybe change a few tiny little things. And so not too happy with this house. It's not the best thing I've ever built, but it's also not the worst, I would say. The color scheme is very much Grey November. I've been down since July. Yeah, I'm quoting Taylor Swift again. Yeah, the first two townhouses were more like, I would say, probably red coated. Like, I can imagine her leaving the scarf in one of those two townhouses. They are definitely more red coated. This one, I really feel like with the color scheme and everything, is more Evermore coded. Even though aesthetically, yeah, like the furniture and the style of the furniture, it doesn't really fit the Evermore vibe. But the color scheme, it's more Evermore-ish. Maybe a little bit of Reputation there as well. Yeah. Sorry to everyone who's not a Taylor Swift fan or who isn't like very well versed in Taylor Swift lore. Yeah, I'm very sorry. It's kind of good for you. Like, I can't imagine not being a hardcore Swiftie, but at the same time, your life must be so much easier without all of this. Also, a lot sadder, but why are we talking about this? This is not what I wanted to talk about. So, before I finally go and talk about my weekend, I also want to talk about the upstairs of this build, because at first there were only 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, and then I changed it so that there are 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. However, and I'm not sure if the way I solved it, if it's very realistic, if it's something that you would see in real life, but one of the bedrooms has no windows. I mean, no windows that would open outside. So the way I did it, I put a window above the staircase and another window on the wall of that bedroom that is like right next to the staircase, if you know what I'm trying to say. You will see it, or you have already seen it. I don't know where we are in the video. That's the way I decided to solve it. Again, I'm not sure if this is how you do it in real life. I have never seen it, probably. And yeah, I feel kind of bad for the person who will have that bedroom, because as much as I am not a fan of bright daylight or bright lights in general, I think I would go crazy if I didn't have a outside window in my room. I don't know. I really don't know, but in the end, maybe that bedroom is my favorite. No, that's not true. It's not my favorite. My favorite bedroom is the one with the huge bookshelf. Because, of course, it is. I love books. I love the Book Nook kit. It's still probably the best kit we have. And yeah, I am putting these bookshelves everywhere because they are so good and there is so much you can do with them. Anyway, it's now time to finally talk about what I did last weekend. I think it is. So, on Friday, it was my siblings' prom. And I'm not sure how proms work in other countries. I can only speak about what I think American proms are like, and maybe British proms. From what I've seen in media, I think they are a bit different from our proms, because in my country it's kind of a family event. And when I watch some American show or British show, it always feels like the boy goes pick up the girl at her place and the parents are like, oh, you look lovely, honey, and they take a picture of her and her prom date and they're like, enjoy your evening, and the girl and the boy, or like the students, just go alone and it's an event for just the students. In my country, proms are actually kind of an event where you want to invite your family and your friends. And it's kind of a celebration of, you know, these high schoolers, these people in their last year. It's kind of the last hurrah before they have to start studying for their graduation exams. And it's kind of like, I don't know, I guess there may be something even like doing this for like good luck at the exams, which they will have in May. And well, some parts of the exams start in April already, but I think the main part happens in May. At least that's how it was for me. I don't think it has changed too much since then. And so anyway, on Friday we went to my siblings' prom, and it was so amazing. I have been to a lot of proms in my life. I've had fun at most of them, but this one was the best. I think it was actually even better than my own prom. It kind of made me sad also, because all of my siblings, classmates, seemed like genuinely good people, and you could kind of tell with the outfits and everything which guests were like from the same school and who was just family. And like every single student from that school just seemed, I don't know, like my blood group, basically. Like, it made me sad because I was like, why did I never even consider this school? Because my siblings seem so happy there, and with my interests, I think I could study it too. I'm not sure if I would pass the entrance exams. My sibling is in art school, and I like doing art, but I'm not very good at it, or I'm not as good as they are, and yeah, when I saw what they had to do for entrance exams, I'm not sure if, even with practice, if I would pass. But yeah, I was kind of like, I should have gone here. I would have had so much fun here. But alas, I didn't go there, and yeah, I loved my school as well. But yeah, kind of thinking about what could have been now. But yeah, everyone looked lovely. Everyone seemed very lovely. I talked to some of my siblings' friends, and they seemed really nice, and it also made me very happy for them because they were all such lovely people, and I was just so happy that my sibling is surrounded every day by such lovely people. So we celebrated. I danced a lot with my sibling. We had a lot of fun. My sibling was very drunk. Yeah, we took a lot of pictures, and we will really remember this night for a long time. My body will remember it too. Because at this point, it's been, what, 3 days since the prom, and my feet still hurt. I mean, I've never been too used to high heels. I've never worn high heels much, but I used to wear them more. And on Friday, it was the first time in maybe like a year since I last wore high heels. Last time I wore high heels was actually Christmas, probably. But for that, I was sitting most of the time, so that doesn't count. This Friday was the first time in forever that I walked in high heels, that I had high heels on for literally the entire night. And my feet were suffering, and they still suffer. I can still feel it. My toes hurt so bad. I don't want to wear high heels ever again. No, that's not true. There will come a day when I will be happy to put high heels on again, but it will not come anytime soon. Maybe for Christmas again, but like I said, I mostly sit in those shoes on the Christmas day, so that doesn't really count. Yeah, we had a lot of fun, and it really made me happy, and I'm really glad my sibling went to this school because it was so good for them. And yeah, it's such a nice environment. When I compare it to my school, I could never express myself like that in my school. I would probably be bullied so bad. So I'm glad that there are better schools, better environments for children like that. Okay, yeah, I know every high schooler now will be like, I'm not a child anymore. And yeah, I know, not really, you're not really children anymore, but you're not adults yet, right? So yeah. Also, one thing happened on Friday. So I have this issue, sort of, or like, I find it really hard to wrap my mind around the fact that people born in 2004 and 2005, that they are legally adults now. I just don't get it, and it sounds crazy, and every time I think about that, I'm like, what do you mean? Why aren't you little babies anymore? And I feel like on Friday, I finally sort of came to terms with the fact that they are legally adults, and yeah, we are all getting older, and yeah, I'm not 19 anymore, they are 19. I don't know, man. This is kind of off topic, but pandemic really screwed up with my time perception. I feel like I'm stuck at the age of 19, and here we are. My little sibling is 19 now. And I'm turning 24 in a month. Well, a little over a month. My birthday is on 22nd of December. I hate the fact I'm turning 24. I don't feel 24 at all. I'm kind of panicking. And next year I'm turning 25. Ew. Why? What? How? I hate it. Anyway, I think I'm getting really rambly now, so best thing to do would be to just go. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time, which will be tomorrow. Surprise, surprise. I will be posting Autumn Street Part 4 tomorrow. So look forward to that. I will see you all there. Thank you so much for watching this video. And yeah, I'm gonna go because I'm running out of time now. So yeah, I love you guys. Bye everyone.